Hi everyone and welcome back to the Bournemouth career mode on FIFA 21. We have Chelsea up next in the Premier League, currently sitting 12th. And yeah, it's looking very interesting at the moment. Jason Tindall in real life just got sacked, which I'm very, very pleased about. He is still a legend of Bournemouth, most certainly. And maybe by the time this is out, we could have employed Jonathan Woodgate, we could have gotten Chris Hughton, we could have gotten Frank Lampard. I don't know. But for now, let's get into this game against Chelsea and who knows, maybe pick up 3 points along the way. Stamford Bridge. What a stadium. Kai Havertz has actually been on form in this career mode. There you go. Let's waste no time to get underway here. Oh, I thought we were at Stamford Bridge. We're at Dean Court. Never mind. Corrected myself on that one. Sorry about that, lads. Oh, someone just go to the ball. Well done, Ake, against his former side today. Brandon Williams coming away with the ball. He's just going to go straight through for King, who doesn't really make a great run. But here is Danjuma. I can see Neres making a run into the centre. Can he beat Chilwell to it? He can, but it was a pretty poor effort with his weaker foot. Josh King has gone to Everton in real life, which is a big shame. A Forber's left in real life, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's just a big shame to see Josh King leave. It's all because we got relegated, mate. That's the only reason why it all occurred. He had to go to a big team, and he went to Everton as their backup striker. So yeah, fair play to him. Good signing for Everton. He made his debut against Leeds. I can't remember. I think it was Leeds, yeah. So yeah, fair play to King. That's a good move for him, I'd say, to get out of Bournemouth. But I will not be selling him just yet in this career mode. It is way too soon. And he's been good for us. I know not that good this season, but still. I should shut up. We're in with a chance at scoring here. And of course, as soon as I prepare to start my commentary in this chance properly, we give away the ball. Corner in. Billing, you've got to win it, mate. He never wins headers. It's really weird. A man of his physique. A man of his stature. Just go for it, Neres. Oh, he's hit the bloody bar. Damn. David Neres hits the woodwork. We keep creating, the goals will come. Trust me, we can have a repeat of that 4-0 in 2018-19 when Chelsea came to Dean Court. Do you remember that game when Daniel scored, King got a brace, Brooks scored that beautiful goal? Oh, it was absolutely wonderful. I miss those days. Meanwhile, Havertz is in, and Havertz has scored. And they score their first chance. God damn it. Yeah, fair play Havertz. He's looking world class in this series. Lundstrom's going to try and go in behind, but it's a poor ball, poor run. David Neres, have another crack. And it hits him twice after deflecting off Koulibaly. Also, I told you guys that I was looking at Ryan Sessegnon as a left back, but I've decided that I think next season I'm going to go for Moussa Diaby, the Leverkusen left back, and obviously play Williams at right back. I want to see how that goes. I think that would be a much better idea. Williams inside to Billing, who's made a good run. And he's gone in behind for Josh King. I mean, it's kind of worked. King's got it inside. Lewis Cook misses a point-blank shot. Nothing he really could have done. Mendy made himself look big. What are you doing, Danjuma? You freaking idiot. Just run. I've never understood what is so difficult about the concept of running. There's nothing difficult about it. Pulisic on the ball. Just flatten him. Please, someone. Don't make it two. Away she goes. Any hope? Maybe? Nah, there's full time. Yeah, Chelsea won undeservedly. To be fair, some of our runs and passing, it's shocking. I know I can't control that. I don't think I deserve to lose today. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I just don't think we should have lost that, to be honest. Righto, lads, from now on until the end of this second season of the Bournemouth career mode, we are going to be playing all the games without live commentary and basically doing post-com over it in highlight form. Here's the table at the moment. We are currently sitting in 12th place, so it's not too bad. We have got a game in hand on Leicester, West Ham, Newcastle, all those sorts of teams above us. Newcastle having a great season. Can't say the same for Arsenal, looking like they did last season in real life, 1920. Losing not really that many games, but just getting a lot of draws. At the moment, the top of the league is Liverpool, 6 points ahead of Spurs, who both have game in hands against Chelsea, who are the only other team really in contention up there. I mean, City could win it, but I doubt Liverpool are going to drop that many points. Wolves and Everton exceeding expectation big time. I reckon we're on par. Currently mid-table where we're supposed to finish. I want to push for around a 10th place finish if we can. We've got, what, 7 games to go? So we should be able to do it if we win properly. We've got West Ham next up. Watford and Brentford are definitely still in the hunt to stay up. It's not looking good for Leeds, though, is it? Jeez Louise, I just realised how low the points tally from 14th, but really 15th to 20th is. Like, we've got 7 games to go. Sheffield United are 15th place, sorry, and they have 25 points. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That's like 5 under what would usually get you a 19th place finish. Anyway, who scored the most goals? Sterling and Mane are dominating that list. But let's get into this game against West Ham and get into the highlights in general. Here are the second bunch of highlights. Sorry, my fan is currently in operation due to the fact that it's stinking hot in my room right now. But let's kick off with a game at the London Stadium. A big one, of course. And we start with a big chance. Billing just fires it into the feet of Neres, plays it through to Josh King. This is half an hour in, and you'd bank on Josh King to score that, wouldn't you? 100% should have done better, and he absolutely blazed it over. Then Neres is in again down this right-hand side. He cuts back, and then Billing just kind of screens him and just butts him out of the way, which was very stupid. And then, early in the second half, it's one through ball at a fence is completely open, and Antonio has a simple job of finishing it, and it was still a tricky finish, and he did well. Ward-Prowse then puts it wide, could have easily made it 2-0 straight after. Thankfully, though, we go down the other end, we put Danjuma in behind, and he's got a tough job to do. Oh, he missed. Yeah, I thought he'd score that as well. Then they had a good chance here, which was thankfully blocked and cut out. This is in the 90th minute, by the way, and we are throwing everyone forward. Well, I tried to throw everyone forward. In reality, we had like 4 players forward, but thankfully no one's picking up David Neres, and this time we put it in the back of the net. This is in the 92nd minute, and we get the dub. Oh no, sorry, we get the point. I'm so stupid. I always mess up my words, and it's really obese. Anyway, that is absolutely pivotal. We needed to scrape a point there, and we did, thankfully. And we were fired up for this game at the Emirates Stadium against Arsenal. Huge fixture, of course. We used to be a bit of a bogey team for Arsenal. Used to take points off them here and there, which was very nice. How about that for a ball from Danjuma, though? Josh King dinks Leno. This is not even 9 minutes in. That is a beautiful goal from the Cherries. Lundstrom's initial ball and Danjuma's touch and pass were so delightful. Then the chip into the bottom right corner from King. But then Zakaria, he's dancing on the edge of our 18-yard box. He plays it into Ocampos, sells Ake Asanga. Lukaku lays it off to Willian. I don't know why, but he always scores against me, Willian. Of all players, Willian, who's useless in real life. And, it bothers me to no end. But we were creating a lot more than Arsenal were in this game. Lundstrom here into King. Neres trying to find the yard of space. Unfortunately, there are too many red shirts to block the shot. But Billing intercepts Guendouzi's pass. Beautiful cutout. Then Josh King in behind lobs the keeper to himself. He tried to chip it over Leno and just ended up playing a through ball to himself over the top. So that was very cool. We took the lead. And I should give credit to Neres for that, because that was awesome. And then guess who got into the action? It was Sam Surridge to make it 3-1 to the Cherries. And Arsenal are defeated at home by Bournemouth. Sam Surridge, of course, came on in this game and got himself a goal. Very good to see. Very happy to have gotten 3 points in a very tough game away against Arsenal. And we are hopefully going to go on a bit of a run now. We're back at Dean Court. And it is definitely no small game, as we have City. So that's going to be fun. And boy, oh boy, we got off to a very bad start. De Bruyne just kind of runs through our defence and scores 4 minutes in. And boy, oh boy, that was not the last goal to come. Mahrez, Calvert-Lewin, some random guy named Herrera. There's 2-0. And it's not like they were just clinical and scoring every chance. They should have probably scored a couple more shots here. You got Sterling getting his shot saved by Marek Rodak. Thiago Diallo's shot going over the bar. Never heard of him either. But then Sterling is given way too much time from Lewis Cook to pick out a quality pass, to be fair, to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who makes it 3-0. Terrible. It's just terrible. 40 minutes in. and we go 3-0 down. Just before half-time, Josh King finds the ball to Neres. Oh no, this is after half-time, sorry. I thought it was just before half-time. Must have given him a bollocking at half-time then, eh? Danjuma scores. It was a very nice goal from the lads. Back in the game. At home against the best team in England. Lundstrom then has a shot saved by Zach Steffen. And then this is like, okay, we're putting on the pressure now. Lovely play between Neres and King. And Danjuma volleys that into the corner with really, really good power, good accuracy, all that good stuff. And Danjuma gets his second of the game. And then, to seal the point, with 4 minutes to go, I can just watch that goal for days. Ake, the captain, against his former club. Danjuma with 2 goals and an assist. Oh, that is beautiful. That's just so good. It's such a good thing. 3-0 down. Second half we come out. And I'm not using sliders or anything, by the way. I literally just came out and played properly the next half, and we drew 3-3. Amazing. Then we continue this good run. I know we didn't beat City, but we drew against them after being 3-0 down, so I'm happy. And we continue the good run, like I said, with a 2-0 win against the Blades. And now we have another game, this time back at Dean Court again. Bournemouth against Burnley. And it should be a good one. Of course, Billing here on the edge of the box. Well, from quite far out, actually, like 28 yards, something like that. Good save from Nick Pope. Then Peters with his chance, just wide of the post from the corner. And nothing else really happened for the first half. Josh King with great composure here. He scores, making it 1-0 on the hour mark. This is, of course, in the second half, which was much more action-packed than the first, I can guarantee. Lovely work from Neres here to glide past Peters. And he is too quick for everyone at the back. And you know the end result. He'll tuck it away. What a signing David Neres has been. Beautiful finish there with the inside of his foot, sorry. And then we go on a lovely little run here to make it 3-0. I'm sorry, I don't know if you just realised, but can we just appreciate the pass here from Lewis Cook? Wait for it. Look at this. King into Lewis Cook, first time, weak foot. There is such a narrow gap between the number 34 defender and the goalkeeper, and somehow, even though Neres was far back, Cook found the pass. And then I seen the rest of the game because it didn't matter, and we won 3-0, of course. Beautiful performance. That is unbelievable. That pass from Lewis Cook was unbelievable. Neres at the double, which is always good to see. Josh King back on the score sheet. So that was pivotal for this upcoming fixture against Newcastle. Once again at home, Lewis Cook's ball in was met by Josh King. Momentum is on his side for sure. The Norwegian with a bullet header into the bottom left corner against the Magpies. That was very, very important. Great corner, of course. Then I accidentally took a screenshot. Ha ha ha. Lundstrom here cuts inside. It's been a while since he's got on the score sheet. Well, you can put that stat to rest because he smashes it into the corner. We are on fire right now. We're tearing teams new arseholes. Great finish from Lundstrom, and then a nice pass in here from him. Rodrigo Requelme, who got the start today because I think Danjuma was suspended or something with an accumulation of yellow cards. He picks up an assist, Requelme, and Lewis Cook. I don't think I gave him enough credit just then for the finish because that was an absolute rocket into the top corner. And then half an hour in, I thought we were going to make it 4, but Neres took one too many touches. Lundstrom then picks it up, gives it to Josh King. Look at this for sexy football. Requelme once again, this time Lundstrom. King, you thought he was going to shoot, but he just plays it back across to Neres. That goal. Come on, that is a thing of beauty. One of the best we have scored in the series. Absolutely snazzy. I know it was only half-time. We probably could have gone on to make it a cricket score. It was 4-1 in the end because I decided to sim the rest because I just didn't want to play it. Hayden got one back with 5 to go, but who really cares? Because we got the 3 points. Unbelievable from the lads. Great momentum, great highlight sesh, and we are on good form. So guys, that now leaves us with just a game remaining at Craven Cottage in this Premier League season. If we go down and take a look at the table, we are sitting in 9th place. We can potentially go up to 8th and pip Everton to that spot, and we can also go down if West Ham win their game. Not go down to the Championship, I mean go down to 10th. Either way, we have secured top 10 football. That was pretty much my goal for the season. I'm very content with how we've done. If we take a look at the top scoring lists, I mean Mane and Sterling. Oh, where are they? There they are at the top there. Mane and Sterling have absolutely killed everyone. Firmino getting 19. That's insane. Kane's up there, Ali's up there, Bruno's up there, Podence with 15. Yeah, wow. There's a lot of good players getting a bunch of goals. Have we got anyone up here? We have Lundstrom with 12, King with 12. I wonder who's going to get the club golden boot. I think 12 goals in a Premier League season is very respectable for a club like us. We share the goals around pretty well. What about assists? Wow, we've got Danjuma top in assists, joint with De Bruyne, Fernandes, and Ali. Oh my God, we've also got King with 7 and Neres with 7, and that's it. Oh my God, we could get Danjuma the most assists award. That would be incredible. I don't think Josh King is going to score 17 goals in this upcoming game, so I don't think he's going to get the golden boot. But, you know, there's a chance with Danjuma getting the top assists award. And I wish they would just hurry up and fix the clean sheets bug, because we have certainly not kept 16 this season. Yellow cards. Metham is joint top. That's good to see. We've got a brute force at the back there. And have we got many players sent off? Yeah, we've got King and Stanislas sent off, along with Jack Stacey and Chris Metham. So, anyway, more importantly, can we get Danjuma the most assists award? Because it doesn't really bother me whether we finish 8th, 9th, or 10th. I just want to finish in one of those 3 spots, really. As I said, I don't really care. I think we should be beating Fulham away from home. So let's go finish the season with a bang, boys. Oh, actually, sorry, one more thing. They are 17th in the league. Oh my God, is there like a relegation decider? Oh, wow. Wow, this is insane. Leeds and Brentford are already down. But West Brom, I mean, I don't think they'll be beating Liverpool, but there is a chance they could win. And if we beat Fulham, how funny would that be? And I mean, Watford could still go down if Southampton beat them, and West Brom somehow pull off something against Liverpool. Anyway, that's not important for us right now. Let's go into this final game and get the win. No real need to go with our full strength starting 11 today, so I am going to make a couple of changes here and there. Let's bring in Asmir Begovic, who hasn't played in a while, because Rodak has been so good, to be fair. I reckon we give Johnny Evans a go, because, again, he's another one of those players that just hasn't played that much. I want to... Do I start Surridge? No, I might bring him on later. Let's start Jefferson Lerma for Billing. And let's give Williams some experience at that right back spot and bring in Lloyd Kelly for this game. And let's hope that Danjuma and King can be on fire, along with, of course, Neres on the right-hand side, who has been a quality signing. He's not got the most goals and the most assists in the team, but he has done well. He's got probably like 8 and 7 or something like that. He's been so good, and I love Neres. Let's go get the win, boys, and hope for 3 points to end the season. And I really want that top assists award with Danjuma, but my main priority is going to be 3 points, of course. Neres has been on fire as of late, so let's hope he can chip in with a good performance today to try and help get that top assister award. I don't even know if that's the correct way to say it, but, you know, get that most assists award for Danjuma. And here he is on the ball now, Neres, waiting for that overlap from Brandon Williams, who every time he's played right back, he's played well. He's won us a corner there. Good defence from Robinson, who I've always said has been a quality left back every time I've come up against him. Anyway, we've got Johnny Evans, I think that is. Yep, on the ball here. He plays it into King. Kelly. We've got space here for Lewis Cook. I'm going to go top right corner. Good save from Sedakov. Yeah, well done, Williams. Good stuff. Cook's played it into Neres here. David Neres. Good run being made from Danjuma. Is King onside? He was. But Selkov came and claimed the cross brilliantly, and it wasn't the best ball from Danjuma, to be fair. Oh, Lundstrom, that's quality. We're all over him, boys. Danjuma, look for the ball in the centre. No! Danjuma, come on, man. That's terrible. In behind for Danjuma. It's good judgment of the run. Oh, I probably should have played in Josh King as Danjuma finds Lerma. Good strength. Oh, should be taking that. Oh, Evans, do never, ever, ever take a touch if I do not tell you to take a touch. Oh my God. That is the stuff that annoys me so much about this game. Players just simply do not do what you clearly tell them to do, and it annoys me to no end. Poor half on some notes, but the keeper for Fulham has been simply outstanding, to be fair. I am going to bring on Phil Billing at halftime. Jefferson Lerma's tired, and I want to give Billing a run out because he has been inconsistent this season, probably. But on his good days, he's one of our best players. So, got to give him some game time, of course. I also just saw that West Brom were drawing 1-1 with Liverpool at the break. So, imagine if they win that and we beat Fulham. We relegate Fulham. That would be insane. Danjuma's ball is brilliant, and King has just taken that so poorly. God, someone make a run, please. A proper run, by the way. Oh my God, Neres, come on, man. It's a simple pass. How are you getting that wrong? Righto, King has not performed. I'm going to bring in Sam Surridge. I'm going to save one other substitution just in case we get an injury, something like that. But, yeah, he's been pretty terrible today. Well done, Evans. Here goes Lundstrom. Great ball in behind. Danjuma's all alone. He's just going to have to go alone, and he misses. My God, our finishing today. To be fair, the keeper has been good, but our finishing has been absolutely disgraceful. It has been nothing short of abysmal. Sort it out, lads. Danjuma into Josh King, and his touch was absolutely atrocious again. Danjuma being marked brilliantly. But he's played the ball through well to Lewis Cook. Finally, my God, that took so long. And I'm fuming that took so long. But Lewis Cook scores, which is nice. Thanks, EA, for that camera angle. That's class. But yeah, I mean, Danjuma gets his 11th assist of the season, which is always nice. Lewis Cook with the finish. Thankfully, the keeper kind of just fell down. He didn't really dive for it. That was good. That was good. We're finally in the lead, and we're going to make that final sub now. After Surridge has come on, obviously Billing's already on. The last sub, I reckon Vasquez. Lucas Vasquez, giving him a go. Left back. And then we'll swap him with Williams. So then Vasquez can play right wing back, because he can do that very, very well. Lads, who is marking this guy? I don't know his name. Oh my Jesus. See what I mean about the stupid touches? Like, it literally messes up your entire bloody move. I told Lundstrom to knock that first time, and he decides to take a couple of touches. Why? What does it achieve, EA? What does making a stupid game actually achieve? And you conceded! Oh my God! Oh, I've had enough. Why do we have to end the season drawing to a crap team? Why? We were on such good form, we could have ended with a win. Instead, you go and throw it away like a bunch of bottle jobs. None of that is my bloody fault. I am so happy with my performance. But you still drop points. Bunch of mugs. Here we are, lads, at the close of the 2021-2022 Premier League season. As you can see, we have finished the season in 9th place. That is definitely a respectable finish, and I am definitely happy with that. Oh, wow. I thought Spurs won it convincingly for a sec. They were 3 points ahead of Liverpool in the end. Wow, there you go. But even though they scored almost 20 goals less than Liverpool, it was just the fact that they conceded half the amount as Liverpool conceded. So, you know, that's a great season from Spurs. Fair play to them. Only dropping points in 9 games, losing just once. 95 points. Beautiful stuff. And then Liverpool with 92 and Chelsea with 87. City missed out on top 4. Wolves finishing in 6th. Arsenal missed out on top 6. What a surprise. Southampton in 11th, fair play. Yeah, I'm happy with 9th place. We're pretty much in line with everyone else, you know, scoring 59, conceding 52, 7 goal difference. We're literally the exact same as Everton on that note, except we lost less than them just because we drew more than them, I guess. Yeah, we've got Leicester finishing 12th. Sheffield United stay up. Of course, Fulham stay up after that draw. Feel bad for West Brom because they ended up getting a 2-2 draw at the Hawthorns against Liverpool, so they could not stay up in the end, unfortunately for them. Leeds and Brentford with shocking seasons. I mean, really, everyone up to about Sheffield United / Burnley had relegation-worthy points tallies, but, you know, other teams just didn't perform around them, so they got to stay up in the end. I will check the other competitions in a sec. Mane ended up winning the Golden Boot. I don't know why I just did that. Sterling finished on 26, 2 behind, of course, Sadio Mane. Firmino got 19, all that good stuff. Kane, Fernandez, Salah got 16, Ali got 16, Werner got 15, imagine. Podence finished on 15, De Bruyne got 14, James got 14, Perez of Leicester got 13. We have Lundstrom, of course, with 12. Toko Akambi, he is a nightmare to play against there with 12 for Southampton. King got 12 for us, of course. I'm overall happy with that. We got King and Lundstrom up there. I mean, Lundstrom was very inconsistent with his goal scoring, but he got like 2 hat-tricks, I think, which is already half his goals. As for assists, Ali got an assist on the final day. But technically, Danjuma wins it because he played less games than Ali, 4 less games. In fact, they both finished on 11. Mikhail Antonio, De Bruyne Fernandez, and Podence, who has to get in the Team of the Year, all got 10 assists. Aguero with 9, Son with 9, Firmino with 9, Mane with 9. Got 7 for King and 7 for Neres. Anyone else up there for us? No, we don't have anyone else. Wow, Jean-Philippe Mateta plays for Sheffield United. I rate him. He is a class player. He's on loan at Palace at the moment in real life. So yeah, that's for the competition top scorers. Now, let's talk about our stats. So, as for the most appearances, by the way, I'm so glad they fixed the thing where it like takes you straight to the bottom or top. Like it takes you straight to the chart, you know what I mean. Lundstrom made the most appearances, still only 35 in the Prem, so I rotated my squad pretty well. But he got 12 goals, 4 assists, all coming in the Premier League. We've got King, Metham, Lewis Cook, Billing, Neres, Williams, all those sorts of players. El Capitano, Nathan Ake. Oh, I love him to bits, I really do. So happy with him this season. Chipping in with a couple of goals too. Speaking of goals, King and Lundstrom are our 2 top scorers. Josh King has just been given the number 17 shirt at the conclusion of the season due to the fact that we will be letting Stacey go. I'll talk more about that in a sec, but I think next season could be King's final season as our number 1 striker. But still, 12 goals in the Premier League, along with 7 assists. I think that's very respectable. Of course, Lundstrom was insane, and it's quite sad because the plan I'm about to talk about actually sees him go to the bench, but he's 28, 79 rated. I don't think that's quite worthy of what we're trying to do here. We're trying to do a Leicester City, not win the Premier League. I'm talking a couple of years later when they just started edging closer and closer to breaking that top 6. I want top 7 next year, really. I want to try and get Europa League football, maybe even Champions League football, but I don't know if that's a stretch or not. We'll talk about that in a sec. Neres was a quality signing, 10 goals, 7 assists. Very, very good end to the season as well. 83 rated. Lovely. Danjuma, what a player. I thought he was going to slack off after being inconsistent, but probably one of our best players last season. He was just unreal this season. 11 goals and 11 assists. Top assists in the Premier League, which is unbelievable. Lewis Cook is obviously worthy of a nomination for our player of the season. He was very inconsistent in terms of his work rate, I think. 4 goals, 5 assists in the end. I cannot complain with that. We've got Brandon Williams chipping in with a couple of goals. I'm so excited to see what he can do at right back. And we've got Nathan Ake, 2 goals and an assist. Surridge managed to get 2 goals. Grosicki, I think I'm going to try sell him next season. He's not a bad player. He's just 64 rated at the age of 33. He's not quite cut out for the Premier League and what we're trying to do here. Stacey will be leaving, hopefully by the time we come around to next season. That's why he's got number 99. Philip Billing, another one of our inconsistent players. I've just converted him to a centre mid. It took like 106 weeks or something stupid like that. However, we've gotten him there. And yeah, so he's going to be our main centre mid next season because the plan I'm going to talk about, forget about the plan right now, I'm going to explain that in a sec because it will all make sense. Kyle Taylor is someone I want to keep. 22, 63 rated, not crazy good. However, I think he'd be good depth for us, so I do want to keep him. And Solanke got himself an assist, you know, all that good stuff. An assist for a 4-bar, 3 assists for Requelma. Wow, he played 2 Premier League games and got more assists than he played games. That's actually really impressive. Fair play to him, man. Fair play to him. 2 assists for Yoris Kota. Never really going to make it as a starter at Bournemouth, is he? Unfortunate, really. But Vasquez chipping in with 3 assists. He's been a very nice rotation player. I do probably want to change his squad number, but there's no point. Like, no, we're not going to bring in a winger. Our front 3 for now is completely fine, so we're not going to change that actually, so forget about that. Stanislas with 2 assists, fair play to him, along with Lerma, who is going to be going as well. Unfortunately, with this new plan, we're not going to be using DMs. He's just going to take too long to convert to a centre mid. He doesn't have a place in our squad anymore. I'm sorry, that's just the reality of it. And I think it's going to be okay if we sell him because he's going to go somewhere and get sufficient game time somewhere else. Meffam got himself an assist. It was a great assist as well. And Rodak, let me talk about the Slovakian. He was class. Only 77 rated, which does bother me a tad. But next season, he's definitely our number 1. Unless he starts making mistakes, he's keeping that number 1 spot. Now, I know this has gone on for quite a while, but we've checked out the stats. We've got one more thing to do before I talk about my big plan for next season. I think the Champions League final would have been played because, you know, I obviously want to see the results from the Champions League final because who wouldn't? There's the Premier League, of course. Who ended up winning the Emirates FA Cup? It was Spurs. Wow, they've done the League Cup double. Beating City 2-1 in the final. It was quite funny because City just clapped Spurs 3-0. Anyway, yeah, you got the big teams getting to the last round there, the semis. You've got Bolton and Sheffield Wednesday getting pretty far, fair play. Carabao Cup, I've probably already checked this. Wow, Liverpool beat Chelsea 3-2. What a thriller. Super Cup at the start of the season. Atletico beat Leverkusen on pens. The Champo League. Bayern actually lost. Oh my god. Juventus beat them 2-0. Dortmund got to the semis. Of course, City lost and did not get into the Champions League final. Big L's for them. Yeah, Dortmund knocked out Liverpool. Yeah, Leipzig almost knocked out City, but it was a good away performance from City that got them through. Ajax got knocked out by Man City. Man City scraped to the semis. Holy cow. Wow. Milan actually got through to the quarters and then lost to Bayern, but they knocked out Barca. Wow. Leipzig knocked out Real Madrid. Holy jeez. Sorry, I've rambled on for way too long about different things. I just need to get through the video, goddammit. Europa League. Arsenal won the Europa League in a North London derby. Good grief, that is insane. That's really cool. We've got the World Cup coming up as well, so that should be fun. We've got Portugal, Denmark, Slovenia, Chile, Germany, Sweden, Canada, Uruguay, Spain, Northern Ireland, Australia, up the Aussies, Colombia, Argentina, Czech Republic, New Zealand, Romania, England, Ireland, Wales. Three teams from in and around Great Britain are in the same group. And then they've got Egypt in there as well. Netherlands, Greece, USA, Cote d'Ivoire, or Ivory Coast. France, Bulgaria, China, Cameroon. That is a walk in the park for the French. Brazil, Hungary? No, Austria. I'm so stupid. Turkey, South Africa. Cool beans. Now, last thing for the video, I promise, is my big plan. So, as you can probably see, the likes of Stanislas, Lerma, and Stacey are in positions in the team that they just shouldn't be in. Well, Lerma should probably be here, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be selling him, so he obviously shouldn't be in the team. My plan, bring in a cam, because I've obviously changed it to the 4-3-3 attack. Bring in a central midfielder and bring in a left back. That's what I'm thinking. That's my big plan, and I'm thinking of selling Stacey and Lerma. There's no point selling Stanislas, just keeping him as a rotation player is always a smart thing to do. That does mean Lundstrom is benched along with Lewis Cook, but I've got Cook on a cam rotation plan. If I go down to him here, he is on a plan for a central attacking midfielder, so that should take about 30 weeks apparently. Now if I go into my transfer hub, here are the players I'm looking at. So for central midfielder, we have my favourite choice, 5'8", 4-star, 4-star. He's got like high medium work rate. Pedro Gonçalves, still only 23. Then we've got Bruno Guimaraes and Ricky Puig as the two players alternative to him, but I do want to get Gonçalves. He'll probably be minimum 60 million. Then we've got the left-back spot, which has got to be Moussa Diaby. I'm going to convert him to a left-back if we get him, because, of course, Williams is going to play right-back. And if we get Diaby, man, oh, that would be incredible. What a signing that would be. Martin Odegaard as the attacking midfielder, because I don't want Lewis Cook being the number one if I can avoid it as the attacking midfielder. So my choices, Martin Odegaard's the favoured one, but I'm not sure if I'm willing to pay 100 million for him in my second season in the Prem. because then we've got Julian Brandt, who's going to cost even more. And Nicolo Zaniolo, I'm not sure how much he's going to cost, but he's injury prone and he's not one of my favourite choices. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the cam spot, because I couldn't really find players that were, you know, sort of the 60 to 70 million range, because I'm not sure how much money I'm going to get next season. So why don't we skip to next season, find out how much cash we're working with, and see what sort of stuff we can do in terms of bringing players in. And I will need suggestions from you guys down below. So I got an email at the back end of last season saying that we would have an additional £140 million to our transfer budget. Now, while I still thought that this was completely ridiculous, I was like, okay, that's cool. That's very nice. So I built my entire plan around that. We just sold Jefferson Lerma to Real Sociedad. If you are not sure of that, let me show you here. He's gone to Real Sociedad, and he went for about £15 million. Fair play. And even with that, we don't even have 80 million. Yeah. So we can't really make drastic improvements to the squad. We can make like one big signing. That's got to be a left back for me, because it's time to change that left back position. That will revolutionise, if that's even a word, that left side, I think. With Williams on the right hand side, Stacey getting him out of the club. But the 4-3-3 attack is ditched for this upcoming season, because we simply cannot accommodate for it with the squad that we're going to have. The front three and midfield are going to be untouched, along with the man in between the sticks. It's literally just going to be left back that we're going to be able to change. However, we are going to be able to bring in some competition in that midfield due to a free agent that I saw. If you can see him here in the transfer hub, if we go down a bit, we have Hector Herrera, the veteran. He is a man that we could definitely look to bring in. Now, this shortlist looks very different. I've still got Goncalves there. This is the man I want to bring in now, Moussa Diaby, for that left-back position. I mean, do I bring him in now or just bring him... I think I'm just going to bring him in next episode, to be honest. The cams are not really for this season. They're for, like, next season. Then I've got a bunch of players running out their contracts. Listen to these names. We've got Ruben Diaz, we've got Bernd Leno, Marcus Rashford, Yuri Tielemans, Ruben Neves, Raheem Sterling, and of course Hector Herrera as the free agent, which I just want to get done now, to be honest. Or do we just wait? Do we just wait until next episode? I'm keen to sign players. No, you know what? We're going to wait until next episode. Thank you guys for watching this episode. The big plan that I've hyped up so much has just fallen through thanks to the board being fatties. But you know what? We're going to deal with it. And hopefully, come January, we can abuse the pre-contract signings. I'm going to get through a lot more games each episode than I have previously. So look forward to that. They're going to mostly be in highlights form. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.